We didn't do that intentionally, I promise. As Bonnie indicated, Libro has donated to Habitat $112,000 over a 3-year period. And we thank you so much for that. One of the only criteria they asked for was that it be in coordination with youth. And the UWO youth organization has dug right in and has made this home today possible as well. I'd like to introduce to you the chair of Habitat London Youth Build Project, Radha Joseph.
Good morning, everyone. Again, thank you for coming here. On behalf of all the members of Habitat UWO and the HLYP committee that are present this morning, I'd like to say how delighted we are to be here to share this special occasion with all of you. As many of you know, Habitat UWO has been working for several years now to spread Habitat's mission and its vision throughout the Western community. Our goal is really to inspire and motivate students to address the issue of affordable housing in our city, while also taking action to create positive change in our community. Thanks to Libro's support, we have a very unique opportunity to do just that on a larger scale by involving all the youth of London. So our first Habitat London Youth Project last year was very successful, and in order to ensure that this success continues, we established a committee earlier this year to make sure that the project is sustainable and that all of our goals are met. And it's as a committee that we have decided on a fundraising campaign for this next home. So you will see here the square foot campaign board for 578 Highbury Avenue. On this board there are 1,000 squares that need to be filled, and each square costs $75, making up a grand total of $75,000, which is the total cost of the home. So 500 of these squares will be filled by Libro representatives, and they've already started putting their name on their squares. And as the remainder of the cost of this home is fundraised throughout the year, the remaining 500 squares will also be filled. So for every $75 donation, or every $75 that is fundraised, someone will get to put their name on a sticker and stick it on the square of their choice. And our hope is that by the end, we'll have 1,000 different names on this board, and then we'll take a picture of it and give it to our family as a small memento from the project. And just one other thing I'd like to touch on is one of our big goals for this project. We really want to put the London Youth in Habitat London Youth Project. So we will be taking this board to high schools, to elementary schools, to youth organizations, to youth groups, and trying to get them on board with the project and really rallied up to create a positive change in our community. We'll also be following the board's progress and the home's progress through our social media outlets, on Facebook, on Twitter, on our website. So you'll see that as this home is constructed week after week, this board home will also be built when squared is ready. I'd like to take a minute just to thank Libro and Habitat London for their support and their generosity. Their investment of their time, their energy, and their money is a driving force behind this project and very critical to its success. And I'd also like to say that from past experience, we know that the Habitat London Youth Project was a very special experience, and we have no doubt that the second project and the second home will be equally special and rewarding. We look forward to building this home and building alongside the Rashid family and our partner organizations.
Simply amazing. Thank you so much for taking on this project. Thank you, Libro, and thank you. We have never before, gone out into the youth community and encouraged the youth to get involved, and now the young people are doing it themselves, and we appreciate it so much. Thank you. And now I'd like to turn things over to the guy that does all the work in the organization, the guy that heads up our entire staff and our entire organization, Mr. Jeff Duncan, our CEO.
I don't know about me doing all the work. I kind of get some of the glory, but we all, there's a team here, and most of you are representative of that team, almost everybody here, so appreciate all your efforts. I was sitting over there scanning the room. There's a few people I do want to recognize and bring into the fold to thank for being here today. I saw Khalil come in and wanted to thank you, MPP, for London Financial. I really appreciate it. I had greetings from Ed Holder. He wasn't able to make it, and wanted to make sure we said hi, along with Kelly from Susan Troupage. Susan was brand new MP for London North, and she was going to try and make it, but I guess they're busy with all kinds of constituency work, so she asked Kelly to come and join us. So Kelly brought greetings on behalf of her office, and Chris Bentley said to say hi, but we're busy getting ready for an election campaign this fall as well, so she couldn't make it with us as well, so really appreciate it. My next big thank has to go to the guys in the Red Berets, Canadian military, everybody's heroes. I mean, thanks for being here, guys. It's thrilled that you take the time to join us, and I was hoping you'd be able to be here today, so that's great. Fanshawe College, the guys are here from Fanshawe College. This is going to be our second year working full out with Fanshawe. They're going to help construct this home through the construction technology course, and other volunteers to the college, and also a project we're doing on Huron. We relocated a home on Huron, and our friend Heather Arnott's here from the real estate board, and she's the chair of that committee. It's called the Home at Last Committee, and we're building a house there in a different way. We're reconstituting a house, and so Fanshawe's going to help with that. So they're helping us everywhere, and they're really helping design our homes better and all kinds of things. So it's great that the guys could be here. Jim and the guys from Fanshawe could be here. I saw our friend from the Carpenters Union. I want to make sure we recognize the Carpenters Union. There hasn't been a project that they haven't touched in the last 2 years since I've been at Habitat. They've been involved in every single home, and it's phenomenal. But we even lose tools on them. They left some tools with us, and we lost them, and they said, don't worry about it. So they're great guys. We really appreciate it. I talked about Kelly and Peter Dronkowski, the fellow over here in the blue shirt, hiding behind everybody. This was his land until about 3 months ago. He owned it. He was going to do something with it, and I heard he may not want to do something with it, so we contacted him, and over a couple of coffees and different things, we worked out a deal, and he was extremely kind, kinder than I expected, and on the pricing and on holding the mortgage for us until we could pay it off and things like that. So I wanted to recognize Peter's contribution. He's even given some insights into the development of the property and everything. And Lars is our build coordinator, and Lars Bigden and he and Peter happen to know each other. So Lars is brand new to Habitat this year, so he's already made great changes for us in the 2 projects we started up. Sheila's here from Trillium. Thank you very much. Trillium has helped us over the past year with a grant that has taken Habitat to a new level with our recognition of our donors and sponsors, and now into our volunteer development and other things. And we wouldn't be able to be at the level we're at now, and it's just going to set us up for the future. So I wanted to appreciate you coming today. That's great. I got to recognize Lars, Fran, and Claudia are here from our office. So the office must be closed then, I assume. And
they hold the rest of us together.
yeah, and there's a whole bunch of folks here from our family selection committee. I saw a few trickle in. If you could put your hands up, anybody that's on the family selection support committee. Heather's here. I saw Justine hiding. There she is. And Linda just retired. Linda Armstrong's on our board. She joined us after Bill announced the board members, but she just retired as chair of the family selection committee. She's left it in great hands, and she's moving on to the stuff that she and I find so exciting, governance and other things on the board stuff. So we're dealing with that right now. And I just want to thank again the folks from the UWO. There's some folks that helped us the past year from the high schools. They're going to be involved in the build again at different levels. Fanshawe College is the whole ambassadorship of youth and connecting with Habitat gives a perspective to what we're trying to do that is just beyond measure. It livens and it just brings a whole energy to what we're trying to do. Totally different than what us know-it-all adults know. These guys come in with ideas and they're doing fundraising and all kinds of stuff. They made a great connection in my mind. I think Bonnie with Libro, I think it's just been a fabulous marriage with Libro and our youth group, and I'm just so thrilled about it that we're going to build 2 houses in less than a year through the efforts of those 2 groups, and I'm just thrilled about it. I really appreciate it. So if I left you out, I didn't mean to. I just want to make sure I thank everybody here. Really appreciate the effort and the fact that the media is again here. A-Channel's here and some other folks are here from different media. Without the media coming to help us cover our events, we can't get off the ground. We need them to let people know what we're doing. We need the good message to get out. We recognize that our message wasn't getting out. What Habitat does is an absolutely fantastic thing. That's why all of us are working there. That's why all you guys are volunteering. It's a great thing for our community. Not just for the family, it's for all the neighbors in this community. Have a better property, they have new friends, they have new ways to develop communities, It's about a tax base. It's about contributing to other levels, utilities, and all the other things that this family can now contribute to in their way, out of their dough, out of their pocket. They're going to contribute back to this community. And that's about pride, and that's about community development. And you know, Stephen has been a real champion of that with the 3 projects we've worked on together in the past year. And he gets it, and I'm hoping other people get it. And with the media being here, maybe the community is going to continue to get that message forward. So I'd like to invite, and we're a little bit shy of too much exposure, so I would ask the media to just be respectful of that. It's, where's our partner dad?
Me?
Yeah, where do you go?
Right in front of me.
Oh, I'm looking everywhere except straight in front of you. Have you got a second to meet? Just come on in. I just want to congratulate you and welcome you to, well, we welcomed you a while ago, but welcome you to your new property. And this is going to be your house. This is Mr. Rashid. You know, I don't know if everybody realizes, but by the time we start, we first meet them, and you know, Lee gets to sit down with the families before they've even filled their paperwork in. It's a year before we're even to this stage, a year to 18 months before we're to the stage where we're going to start digging a hole and putting a house in. So we feel like old friends by the time you kind of get to that stage. You kind of know each other and all that. And now we're going to spend the next 20 years together because, you know, Habitat's the banker, right? So we're going to continue to work with the family for as long as they're in this home. So I think that's a wonderful thing. And welcome to Habitat family.
Welcome everyone. Thanks for that.